Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Hello, it is, it's not a coffee and makeup. It is actually a weigh-in Wednesday. Hopefully you can, you're all here for that. Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, Ruffus.
And this is Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to a weigh-in Wednesday. We have both weighed in. Neither of us, for the first time, we're doing something different today. Neither of us actually know how the other one's weighed in. So I know that Ruffus
I never
told me
know what you weigh in at.
No, I know, but normally I know yours.
Yeah.
So
normally.
Today, for the first time, we're actually going to be surprising each other with our weigh-in results. So that's good. That's lovely. We'll see what happens today then. So, oops, hang on, hold on. What have I done? I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I've messed it up on my phone now. I can't see anything. Right, okay, I've got messages coming in. Let's have a look at the messages. Joey, good evening to Joey84. Hello, my darling. I hope you are very, very well this fine and dandy Wednesday evening. If you can hear noises in the background from me, it's the doggos. I literally I've just in there, done her. That's what that's what I've done. I've done their dinner. So they both have stir fry with pork steak. I know, right? The dinner was done. I did do their dinner. After it was done, they are now making a dinner. Yeah, they're making a din because the dinner was done, but the dinner wasn't done on time. Anyway, they're eating their dinner now. So yes, there is. They have stir fry with what did I say? Pork steaks. That's what they've got today. Good evening to Alexis Brain. Hello, my darling. I hope you are well as well. Hi to both of you. Linda's here as well. Linda Orm. Hi, peeps. Hi, Linda, my darling. So yes, how's everybody been this fine and dandy week? How are you all doing? Let us know in the chat. Let's have a really lovely interactive chat today. I need it. After this week, I bloody well need it. It's been a week is all I can say. It's been a week. So surprisingly, I haven't binged. I know, right? Surprisingly, I have stayed on plan this last week. I have been eating a lot of soup. This is what I've got here. This one is, what is in this one? Some kale, lots of leeks. Yeah, lots of leeks. I think I might have put a courgette in there, a few carrots, just like a whole bunch of vegetables, really. So that's in this one. So yes, good evening to Ed. How are you doing, my darling? I hope you are well. So surprisingly, I haven't taken this as an excuse to go off plan. If you don't know what I'm looking at, have a look at the last video on this channel. It's called I Have Cancer, you know, just to make the headline really stick, you know, not to give anything away. But yeah, so go and check that one out. So yes, Ed, something to make it green. Yeah, it was the kale. It was the kale, because before that it looked even more insipid. So I had to put something in it, because it was just leek, courgette, which doesn't give it a lot of colour, and a couple of carrots. So it looked like, looked really horrible. But there we go. Hang on, let me just give a slurp.
I said what I've been doing with my kale is just, I found that I tried putting it in a pan, like as if I'm stir frying it, but actually it comes out better if you boil it, like for 10 minutes.
Do you know what I do with it?
And I put it, instead of putting rice on the bed of like something, I just put that on the bottom with a bit of courgette, because it's super low calorie and super like good. So I put that and then put my dinner on top of it.
I say, you know what I've been doing with it? Let me just move this around slightly. I have been putting it in the microwave. So if you put it in the microwave, it kind of goes a bit like seaweed. It goes like dry and crispy. It is so delicious. A little bit of salt on that, swish it around, and then put it in the microwave, and it's like a crispy seaweed. You know, when you get a Chinese takeaway, you can sometimes get that like crispy seaweed stuff that comes with it. It's a bit like that. It's really delicious. I had it on the side of my plate yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Whenever I had the
like if you deep fry it, yeah.
I don't know. We haven't got a deep fryer. We don't do deep frying. We haven't got any oil either. So how's that going to work? The only oil we've got in our entire house is in the back of the car, and it's engine oil. So how would that work? Joey, you're good, thanks. £2 off this week. Yay! You got your first stone award. Hurrah! 1 stone, £1 in 9 weeks. Well done, Joey. That's really good. Keep going, my love.
Really
Keep
good.
going. Well done. That's so cool. Yay! You must be so pleased with yourself. That is really, really, really good. Well done. Kirsty's here. Good evening, all. She says, hello, my darling. How are you? I hope you're well. Your Friday night natter was, woof, what a lot you've gone through, my darling. Ed's here. You got a check through from the Lecky company in your dead name. Oh no. Managed to get them to send a new one in the right name. Does that mean you've got 2 checks now? So you put one in a bank account in your old name, one in the bank account in your new name. You got double the money? That's cool. That's cool. I don't know how you got a check from the Lecky company. Our bill's going up and up and up at the moment. Jesus. Let's have a look. Yeah, go on.
Like apparently, I've just watched the news before I came in on here, and apparently, not only are they going to be obviously doing the energy thing, so you can get, obviously, for anyone on electric, you'll be able to get like maybe £200 off your electric or something soon. It's a new thing that's happening, so
hopefully, but you got to pay it back.
That's not the one where you go to your energy supplier, and if you're only on certain benefits and things and whatever, then sometimes you can get money off that way. But it's something else where you can, like say, £200 off your electric over the year, because it feels, people saying it's going to rise really quick. So
well, we're expecting it to double in the next month or 2. So what we all need to do is go and buy those wind turbines. You know, you can get those wind turbines, like the ones you put in your back garden, and they power a bit of Lecky. That's what we should all go and get. I would say solar panels, but we're in Leeds. We don't get any sun. So
I was hoping little Mr. Sausage would like be able to like run around on the wheel and like create a bit of electric for us, but no.
Rufus, for those who don't know, you should really define who Mr. Sausage is, because that sounds wrong. Rufus is hoping his sausage will create some electricity. He'll just do the helicopter like this.
Yeah. He's my hamster.
Yeah, it's a hamster. It's not even a dwarf hamster, is it? It's a big hamster. It was a Russian hamster. Now it's a Ukrainian hamster, because he decided that he doesn't want to be Russian anymore. So he's now a Ukrainian hamster. So we've got a lovely furry hamster who probably Rufus misses more than me, to be fair. But anyway, Kirsty said, have we all remembered to hit our thumbs up button on the way in? If you have done, please, what else can you do to show? I know, why not give us, oh shit, my battery's running out. Hang on. I didn't plug you all in. Here we go. Got me super long cable now, so I can do this on the lives. Hang on. Sorry, everyone. There we go. How about giving us a thumbs up emoji as well in the live chat? If you are here on the live chat, and if you're here on the replay, how about giving us the What emoji can we have on the replay? I don't know. Also the thumbs up emoji. Thumbs up everywhere. Yes. Yes. Oh dear Ed, a nightmare, but at least you managed to get it sorted, hun. Exactly. Well done. Mark Ludo Luders is here, the weight loss champion. Good evening, all. He says, or evening, all. Good evening, Mark. I hope you are well. Hey, folks, says Kelly from Afflicted Beauty. Hope you're all good. We are both good. I don't know about anybody else in the live chat. If you're good, put a thumbs up. If you're not good, put a thumbs down. How about that? Let us know how you're all doing in the live. Kirsty says hi to Kelly. Oh, God, the chat's going 19 to the dozen here. Wish I'd kept an account of your dead name for that reason, says Ed. Yeah, I know, but when you get the account through the door, you get your statement. That'd be dead triggering, so probably not a good idea. That's right, doofus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I feel a bit like that today. Yeah.
Wow, that's right,
Yeah.
doofus. I think he's. Oh no, that's so funny. Especially because then she's put Rufus later down. Next, I'm coming down, but yeah, it's going to be recouped by an extra charge of £40 a year for 5 years. We're waiting to hear whether you're eligible for a discount on your water bill, up to 40%. So fingers crossed you get something. Goodness knows you need some luck at the moment. I know, right? It's been a shit year so far, isn't it, love? Yeah, look at that. Kelly going, oh, Rufus, oh, head plan. It's all right. I like doofus. I've never called him that, but that now might stick. When oh, Lord, that's funny. Joey's given us a thumbs up. Alexis has given us 2 thumbs up. That's good. On the upside, your shopping is getting delivered. Yay! And it was under £100. Well done, Ed. That's cool. Bloody autocorrect. Exactly. Yeah, exactly right. I think I've caught up with the chat now. So yes. No, it's been a hell of a fucking week, hasn't it? It really has. And I've just sworn like twice, so this is probably going to be demonetized already, but hey ho. That's the YouTube gods for you. So yeah, hang on, let me have a look under here. If I go back on this one, I can have a look on my YouTube screen. Where I put you is right in the wrong place, you know. It really is, because I can't quite see. But anyway, so how have you been this week, Rufus? Tell everybody what you've been up to down there in that there land of the white stilettos.
I have been shopping for sausages. Yeah. I had to go early, otherwise they run out. So, you know.
You've been cooking, you've been shopping for sausages.
Yeah, yes.
And any particular sausages?
One's on the market. Yeah, the butcher man in the market.
Romford Market do sausages.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's always good to know. Then I guess.
I think you get like about 20 sausages for a £5 or something.
Oh, are they Slimming World? Can we eat them? Are they good? Are they on plan?
No. I did get. I put a few aside for the doggies anyway, so they've got a few for the weekend. Because they're not ones that we can. They're not skinny sausages, so no.
Oh, okay. They're just normal sausages made of skin. Yeah, AutoCat rectal. I like that.
Yeah.
Kelly put bloody autocorrect and Ed's put AutoCat rectal. I know, right? That's pretty much what happens. Yeah. So then, what have you done food-wise this week then, Rufus? What have you been eating?
Lots of kale. I also did actually buy some yogurt today, and then I bought full fat yogurt and tipped it down sink because I couldn't eat it.
Can your mum and dad eat it?
No, they won't eat it. No.
You could have oleoed it.
I've eaten a lot of kale and the courgettes and stuff. So 2 days that I've been here. So today's Wednesday. I was here from Monday. So for 2 evenings so far, tonight and yesterday, I had a bed of kale. So half a bag of kale, 2 courgettes all chopped up small, and then I put it all in a big pan, water, 10 minutes, and then drained it, put it in a colander and just left it to drain properly. And then I put it on the plate and then I've got, I think, tonight there's Korean style noodles with beef, I think, on top. So I'm using the kale and the courgettes and stuff as a bed instead of like rice or something else. So that's what I'm coming. So just to eat a lot more speed, and like I say, I think I do okay with that. I've done a ton of walking today, so I think I've done, I don't know, probably like 500 calories walking today in town and everything.
Wow.
So next week, I say next week, I'll probably be a bit different with the whatever I lose next week. But kind of like a few days beforehand.
Is that a clue? Have you not had a good loss then today? If next week's a bit different, makes me think maybe you haven't had your usual loss.
I mean, and if I say if I do a lot of walking the week before, and then next week, sometimes I don't feel any different. But then, like I say, sometimes my weigh-ins are different. So yeah.
True.
Yeah, you just never know. It depends how much walking I've done.
Yeah. Well, we bought a what did we buy? We bought did we buy 1 or 2 veg bags on the weekend? We bought one, didn't we?
We bought one, but the lady up the road,
somebody on Olio gave us effectively a load of veggies from her magic bag from Morrison.
Two whole carrier bags full.
Yeah. So we ended up with like enough for most of the week in terms of leeks, hence the fact we're both eating a lot of leek soup.
I've still got a lot of veg here.
Yeah, we ended up with a whole bunch of veg for the next few, literally for a week's worth, but both up here in Leeds and also down where Ruffus is over in Essex. So that's been good. So so I've had a lot of soups as well.
Well, I think there was just the day before I came down the next morning. I think was it Saturday. I think we went over and picked them up. She must have outside her house. She'd had like some of the really, I don't know, is it the Morrison boxes or whatever? Yeah, which is a lot of time they put their magic bag stuff in these big boxes often if there's bread and stuff as well. And she doesn't seem to use a lot of veggies, does she, this lady? But we said we'll happily use them. So that's
she's not on Slimmywell, so maybe she gets it for the bread and the other stuff.
Yeah, maybe. So. Yeah.
But so
we have lots of soups and stuff, don't we now?
So I've had a lot of veggies this week as well. Yesterday was a vegan day. Today's a almost vegan day because the dogs had their mushroom stir fry that I got them in Morrison's on the way back from Slimming World. I decided to walk home to get the footsteps up and the calorie count up. So I nipped into Morrison's and they had a mushroom stir fry pot for 14p. Yeah. So I grabbed those. So the dogs have had 1.5 of those between them. So they've got half a pot of stir fry each. And then they've also had these pork steaks, but one of them had very little fat on. And so I just cut literally like the end bit of a pork steak, just the end bit where it had been a bit more well done in the air fryer. I just cut that bit off and I nibbled on that as I was getting theirs done. But apart from that, today's a vegan day. So I've just got stir fry. I've got some leeks cut up, some peppers cut up, some onions, courgettes, and some rice noodles for my dinner later. So once I've done this, I'm going to be having that because obviously with everything that's going on with the cancer, I am trying to increase my intake of superfoods, of like super nutritious foods as much as I possibly can. So so cutting way back on my red meat, increasing the fish we eat, but we probably eat fish twice a week anyway. So that increase
tomorrow anyway for that. So
well, decreasing the red meat I have, and we've also got some Quorn pieces, didn't we, in Home Bargains or somewhere, B&M. So we've got those for over the weekend as well, so they'll be nice. So yes, exactly, totally on plan. Kelly is on top form tonight. I also like Ed's comment though. Have you seen that one? Standard, kicking the litter out the box. Yes, not just thinking outside the box, Ed. Alexis says that's a great idea, Ruffus. Using veg as a replacement for rice, etc. Yeah, absolutely.
We do that a lot.
Yeah, we do.
I said it turns if you're not having something with a load of pasta and stuff as well, it just turns your dinner into a speed meal pretty much. So I said that's why I tend to do that. Yeah.
Kelly's asking, you've had kale recently for the first time lately. Wow, you've been enjoying it since your dragon loves it. Is that a bearded dragon or is that like one of my dragons? Yeah, our beardies love it, and our skinks, but they're just coming out of hibernation, so or brumation, so they're getting ready to do all the business. So they're starting to eat a lot more veggies now. They're starting to get fed like virtually every day again, which is good. But yeah, for me, I think I like it steamed. But as I said to Ruffus, I really like it just in the microwave with a bit of salt on it, sort of dried out. That's really, really, really delicious. Super delicious.
Okay, if you put kale with a bit of fry light in a frying pan, I find that it just tends to burn. Like it doesn't really kind of cook like other vegetables because it's quite dry. So I find putting it in some boiling water for 10 minutes, and even if you wanted to put it in boiling water for 5 minutes, drain it and then put it into the frying pan with a bit of fry light. I said you probably find you get a better finish with it. Otherwise, it's just too dry in the frying pan.
Yeah, I do really like it when you like literally get a boiling pan of boiling water, chuck it in for about 2 or 3 minutes, just blanch it so it wilts, and then this only works if you cut the middle stalk bits off. You know, the really tough bits.
Yeah.
If you cut those off beforehand and just use like the loose leaves, put them in in boiling water, sieve it out after a couple of minutes, and they just go soft, a bit like a spinach. And then just use it like that. That's really tasty. Or put that in, like if you're frying something, put that into that. That's really good. Is this next person, Ruffus? Can you see the next comment?
No.
Is this who I think it is?
My sister. Yeah.
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 Hello. Hi, Sarah. I was just like, I recognise that name, but yeah. Hello, darling. I hope you're well. Yay! Ruffus' sister's on the stream. You've never had kale, says Alexis. You must give it a try. It's really good for you. It's part of the cabbage family. Basically, we did a thing on the weekend, didn't we, love? Where we were like, what is cauliflower? It's part of the cabbage family. What is broccoli? It's part of the cabbage family. What is spinach?
A lot of them are.
They're all part of the cabbage family.
So you've got to eat lots of cabbage.
Say again.
So you need to eat lots of cabbage now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing now. So
especially lots of green veggies. So
yeah, lots of green veggies. Kelly's wrote a chapter. Hang on, everyone. Yeah, a lovely beardie called Izzy. Oh, that's cool. She was in poor condition when we got her a few weeks ago. She had a really bad eye infection, and she's overweight. So slowly nursing her back to health. Oh, my darling. If you want, Kelly, I've got a couple of bearded dragon books here. Do you want me to send you them up? They're literally here. We're just like reducing all our crap basically. So if you want them, they're here. I can send them up to you. They're really useful. I mean, to be fair, you've got the internet these days. But if you want them, let me know. Also, I'll put you a little bit of. We've got some calcium powder thing that's quite expensive for a big tub, but you only need such a small amount of it that it lasts forever. So I'll send you some of that up if you want. It's like what is it, Ruffus? It's just like it's just like a supplement, isn't it? You just add it on when the beardies are poorly.
You put it on their bugs, like say on any live food as well. You can kind of put your live food in a little sealable bag, pop it in there with obviously put your calcium stuff in it first, and then seal it up and just give it a shake. And that's the same with your veggies as well. And just kind of put it in there so that when they eat it, they're getting lots of calcium. So that's the idea of that.
That's a really good idea. Hang on, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
I said that's what we used to do with their locusts and stuff. Pop them in a little sealy bag. Once you put your calcium in it already, give it a shake, and then let them jump in there because they're already coated then.
We will. So this one's really good if they are a little bit poorly and not eating, although it sounds like she's got the opposite problem, Izzy. This is called Recto Boost, and it's a little bit like sometimes our boy.
Is that the one you're making liquid and give her like it's like glucose type of thing, is it? Like for animals, for lizards.
Well, this one's a little bit like kind of liquid speed. So you mix it in, it's like an energy drink. So our boy sometimes, if he gets a bit backed up, this is the other thing. I know, right? Suddenly we're talking about beardies, but sometimes our boy get a little bit backed up, and so I have to put him in the sink in the bathroom in really, really warm water. It has to be like almost too hot. And then he'll evacuate his bowels, and it will all come out, and you basically pick it up in the toilet and put it down the toilet. But then give him a little bit of this, and it just helps like with the electrolytes and stuff. So this I would recommend to get. It's just called Recto Boost. But the calcium, this is a carnivore calcium, and this is 250 grams, and you need basically a tiny, like the smallest little thimble. Oh, we haven't got it in that one. I think it's in this one. You literally use like the tiniest little half-size spoony thing. Yeah, it's in here. Like literally just a little spoony thing. Like if I hold it against my finger, you can see how big it is, and not even like a half measure of that. And you just sprinkle it over their bugs or over their veggies, and they eat it, and it helps them. It increases their calcium. So I will send you up. This one was $12.99. This Recto Boost one. But if she's eating well, you probably don't need that. It's only if they go off their food a bit. Because if they do
we don't put water in there, do we? So like I said, for those, some of the other animals they have water, but the beardies don't tend to drink water, so they just get the moisture from all the veggies and stuff. Yeah,
but this calcium one is actually quite expensive as well. So I'll send you this one up, and then you just literally sprinkle it on the food. But so that's a good one. What's that? Caroline Martin says that you love kale. I love kale. I really do like kale. Your sister says blueberries and raspberries are good as well. Yep, they are. They're super well, we eat a lot of those anyway, don't we?
They're like very, very low in natural sugars, I think, as well.
Yeah, high in antioxidants and all of that good stuff. She's the first beardie you've had, so trying your best to learn what's best for her. If you've got any questions at all, drop me a message. It's all about, with beardies, it's all about getting the right temperatures, having a diurnic, that thing where you've got daylight and nighttime, and making sure you got the right heat bulb. So I would recommend. Go on.
Is it the UV bulb at the back, the long strip one? They only last about 9 months to 12 months, and then you have to replace it because
maybe about 8 months.
So they only last. They won't last any more than a year. You have to replace it once a year.
Even if it still looks like it's bright, the amount of UV dims over time. So that also will have an impact. But I will send you the books up, and I will send you a little bit of this. She won't drink from a bowl. She won't do. They don't. They're desert animals, so they won't drink at all. They get all their liquids from their food. So if you think maybe she hasn't got enough liquid, you can get a little syringe, like a little flat syringe, and just put a little bit of liquid in her mouth, or give her a bath. And when she has a bath, she'll have a couple of drops if she needs it.
Buff does, doesn't he? He does it when he's in the sink. He has a drink.
Yeah, well, Toff is a blue tongue skink, not a beardie, but the beardies, they generally don't drink. But just drop me a message on Insta, Kelly, and I'll if there's anything at all that I can help with, just let us know, because we've had beardies. How long have we had? Well, we had 2 originally, didn't we? And then one passed away. And then one got really poorly, and we had to rehome her with the person we got her from, basically from the reptile place, because we could not make her better no matter what was happening. She just wasn't. Like, she just wasn't getting any better. So in the end, he took her in to try and nurse her back to health. She's shedding at the moment too. Oh, I love it when they shed. It's so funny. But anyway, Joey eats lots of blueberries and raspberries. Absolutely love them. Yeah, they're really good. No problem, Kelly. Kelly says thanks for the advice. No problem. Right, should we talk about our food? Should we talk about our weighing results? So then, you weighed in yesterday, and I've got no idea for the first time. I have no idea how you've done. Oh, hang on. Eddie's gonna want to pop out of his house a second. Right. I tell you what, I'll let Eddie out while we do this. So then, everybody, have a little guess in the live chat what you think Ruffus lost at Slimming World this week. Okay. So we'll give you a 10-second countdown. Let us know in the live chat. You've heard he's had kale with everything, leek soups and everything. So let us know what you think he's done in the chat now. Right then, What have you all said in the chat? Oh, I've got the doggies up. Come on then. Come on then. Oh, here's an Alvy. Hello. Look. Here's a Ruby. Hello. Yeah, look. Do you want to see Daddy? Do you want to see Daddy on the telly? Look, Daddy's on the telly. Look, come here, Mister Eddie Munster. Come here. Oh, who's farted? Right. That's the last time you all get vegetables like that. Ugh. Stinky bums. Who's a stinky bum? Oh, gosh. Oh,
they like vegetables. What can I say? Innit?
My eyes are watering.
They like their veggies.
Woo. Someone's had cabbage. Right then, we've got Kelly's guess is right. Hang on, we go right from the top. Alexis thinks £4. Joey thinks 4.5. Kelly's is 3.5 off. Ed's getting some bananas delivered in your shopping. Okay. Bananas are good as well, Ed. Guessing time, £5 off. Kirsty thinks, wow. And Kelly's just clarified, 3.5 off. So then, love, my guess would be, because I don't know either, my guess would be, you didn't seem, when you rang me up, you didn't seem like you were like, ooh, but equally, you didn't seem like you were like, ooh. So I think £3 off. No, 3.5. I'll go with our Kelly. 3.5. That's what I think. So then, Rufus, what have you done this week?
2.5 off.
Oh, well done though. That's still really good. That's really good. So doesn't that mean you've got?
And I also got this one this week as well.
Hang on. Let's give you your moment in the sun. Yay!
I got another award, and I don't know, on my book, kind of like where they kind of fill all my details in of what I've lost. The last, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 weigh-ins, I lost 6.5. I had 6.5 on one of my, like I say, weigh-ins, and then the next week I got my 7 stone award. Then I had a week where I just, I think I lost 2.5, and then the week after that, I then got my 7.5 award, and then I've had a gap, like say last week, and then this week I've got my 8. So I'm now.
So basically, in 5 weeks, you've gone from getting your 7 stone award to getting your 8 stone award.
And I've
amazing.
I've got £5.5 to be my 8.5, so that won't be long away, and maybe a couple of weeks at that. So
the way you're going, absolutely.
Like I say, people say exercise doesn't make a big difference, but it depends how much exercise you. I say, I think more so than going to the gym, you're actually better off going out for a walk than actually going and sitting on a cycle at the gym or lifting weights, because you need to do cardio, which is walking or on the treadmill or cycling if you really prefer that. You know, so it just depends what you can do and what you can't. Or
even you don't even need to go out for a walk. Just instead of like if you, as you're going around your everyday day, like if you get the bus to work, when you get off, when you come home, get off a stop early, or 2 stops early. You know, if you're nipping into town and you don't need much shopping, like, get a bus halfway and walk the rest, or you know, get a bus that drops you 1 into town and walk through. Little things like that will make a massive difference. Yeah, it's just those little changes.
Make little changes, and like I say, like it really does help losing weight.
Well, funny you should talk about walking. I found these today. Now they are for North and West Leeds and South and East Leeds, and they are some countryside. Hang on, let me put it on. They're called Countryside for All, and they're basically walking accessible trails. So they are for people with all sorts of different mobilities. So whether you are like me and you need a walking stick and you're a bit buggered, or like Ruffus when his knee's playing up and his back's playing up, if you need a stick like we do sometimes, or in my case all the bloody time. So there's different walks. There's ones it lets you know the surface quality on the back. So whether they are smooth, quite smooth, uneven, or rough, they let you know a different gradient. and they're all different walks for around Yorkshire. Now, I don't know whether, so this is by somebody called Aspire and Open Community. So have a look in your area. The website is info@opencountry.org.uk. I don't know if one of the spanners, one of the moderators, could just type that in for me. It's info@opencountry.org.uk. And basically, it looks like they're across the entire country, and they're all about helping people to access walks, and they're all pre-done. So if you just want like a little quick walk to go on a weekend, absolutely try that, because this is something where you don't even need to plan it, because we've done things in the past and we've done walks where you're like, oh, actually, I can't go that way.
Be a walk leader, didn't you? So
yeah, we did. We were walk leaders for the NHS. So yeah, that info@opencountry.org.uk, and the website is obviously opencountry.org.uk. So have a little look, see everybody, if you want to increase your walking. I just found these. They were in the where we go to get weighed. It's like a community hub now.
But I said also where we get weighed, usually on a Wednesday, at the old fire station. There, they've got a group there as well. They've got people there that actually do walk leading and stuff there as well. So,
yeah, I think it might be these people.
Yeah, I've seen it advertised. I'd say that they're not far away from us. So,
so email Kelly's very kindly pop that in the chat. So email them there. Look, info@opencountry.org.uk. See if there's any walks in your area, especially now the weather's getting a bit better. You don't have to go, like, these aren't organized walks. These are just walks. They just show you the route. And so, like, I'll give you an example of one in our region. So in Leeds, we'll go to, quite a nice place that I've gone to several times. Thwaite Mills and the River Aire. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? Doesn't that look nice, Ruffus?
Yeah.
Right? So this is
like swimming.
Well, this is a cycle. So it's a 2 mile, 3 kilometer route along the banks. So you can walk it or you can cycle it, and it's got bits of interest. There are accessible toilets, there's public transport, and it gives you a brief description. It says this takes you along the banks of the River Aire, takes you from Thwaite Mills Museum towards the centre of Leeds, featuring attractive bridges and opportunities to spot a variety of wildlife. It gives you on the back the route. It tells you where you're going. It tells you where the parking is, and it gives you a map, but it also gives you on what 3 words, which is a really, really useful one as well. So have a look at that, because if they do these in your area, it's not like it's an organized walk, because I don't know if anybody else, like, sometimes an organized walk is just so much hassle. It's like, I can't be bothered being there exactly 10 o'clock.
But as well as that, you know, you either feel like you're not walking fast enough as well to keep up with everybody, keep up the pace, or you have people sort of like having to stay behind because you're a bit slower. So
exactly,
always great, is it?
Exactly. So at least if you've got something like that, you can always go on an interesting walk, you and the kids. Kirsty's put that one into the chat as well. So that's the website there. If you go on the website, there's probably lots of information. As I say, the only ones that we had available are in North and West Leeds and South and East Leeds. Well, we're in East Leeds, so that covers us. But they probably do it in your area. Do please go and check them out. So yeah, have a little look.
I said sometimes though, when people think, oh, they've got to get up and go walking on their own, sometimes people think, oh, do you know what, I can't be asked, or don't feel motivated enough, and kind of like need other people around to go on the walk to actually get you through it when you first start, because like sometimes you need a little bit of a kind of a motivation to kind of get you going sometimes when you very first start sort of Slimming World and everything else. It's just
And also with Slimming World, it will count towards your body magic targets and your stickers and all of that. So anyway, right. Kirsty's saying, if you're loving the educational element of tonight, please hit that thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. Do hit that thumbs up. We've talked about bearded dragons. We've talked about going on walks. And I've not mentioned my weigh-in results. So then, I'm going to do that now. So I know, right? Do in the next 10 seconds, do please put in the chat what you think I've done this week. So as I say, I've not gone off plan, but it's been a week. It's been a week. So
bear in mind, before you got weighed, did you have to drink a lot of water today?
I am drinking between 2 to 3 litres of fluid a day at the moment. So I've increased my fluid intake. I probably doubled the amount I would normally drink. I normally drink about 1.5 litres, and I've pretty much doubled that at the moment because of the bladder cancer, just to give myself enough of a chance, really, to fight it. So yeah, let me know in the chat now what you think I have done.
Where have you gone? Are you there? Hello? Am I alone? Lisa? Everything's gone quiet. I can't even see the comments. That's not good.
Hello. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Oh, you're on the.
I can't even see comments on nothing.
Hang on, let me just. There we go. Right, I couldn't see anything. Everything went a bit funny then. What are you not doing? Right, so.
I don't know how you manage that.
Right, Kirsty says, hang on, let's go to there. Right, Belinda says down 2. Kirsty says maintain. Alexis says £2 off. Bless you, Kelly. Kelly says you'll be optimistic then with £4 off. Joey says 1.5. So okay. Hello, is there anybody out there? Yes, I'm here. She's lost so much weight she's disappeared. No, not quite. Oops, knock knock, Lisa. I was here. I don't know what happened.
I said, what about bearing in mind though, last time when you went to get weighed, you'd been on plan all week, and because you had to drink so much before you went to the hospital and all of that stuff, you were obviously had to fill yourself up with fluid. So that was before getting weighed. And then what was it? You put £6 on, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? From doing that.
So last week.
But if you've done a whole week of doing that, with drinking loads of water all the time, even during the day, and you drunk loads last time, for me, I would think that you'd lost £2 or £3.
So what are you saying then? What's your guess?
All right, we'll go with 2.5 then.
Okay.
Off.
I did 4.5 off. And that's with eating. That is with drinking
water.
Like a ridiculous amount to keep my fluid intake super high. So yeah. So I think if I was to go to and then annoyingly, once I'd done my £4.5 off, I had a little chat to Patricia, who was there, a friend of ours. I had a chat to Patricia, and then came out a group and went straight in the loo, peed for England, and sat and evacuated everything. So I probably would have come in with at least 5 if it hadn't been for that. So yeah, 4.5 off. And as I say, my tummy has never felt as bloated as it has done this last week, because I am constantly drinking. Like I am constantly, literally, I've got a Diet Pepsi here. I've got another Diet Pepsi here. I've got a soup. I've been drinking water. I've had a coffee. I've had 2 coffees.
I said all that you put on last week because of all the water and everything. I think that does kind of sort of go against you a bit, drinking loads of water like that as well. You know, you can't
It just means that you're constantly weighing in with 2 to 3 litres of fluid in your tummy.
Like I say, before I get weighed, I drink and stuff in the morning, but before I get weighed, I maybe have 2 or 3 hours where I'm not drinking to kind of let myself go toilets and whatever before I go to group get weighed. And I do that religiously every week the same. So having to drink so much obviously kind of doesn't help.
No, it's difficult. It is difficult. Even like, I mean, you know me, love. Like there are days where I'm like, I'm constantly thirsty anyway because of diabetes. But there's been days this week where I'm like, oh, I've been to the loo 15 times. I really can't be bothered drinking anymore. And then I kind of add it up in my head. Because the way I think about it, that is like each mug of coffee is about the same as a can of Coke. And for me, I need to be drinking about between 7 and 9 cans of Coke's worth of fluid every day. So some of that is coffee, some of that is water, some of that is pop, some of that is soup, but that's still a lot of fluid in my tummy every single day. And that's obviously the first day I had that massive weight gain, 6 pounds on, but then every day, it's not like, you know, the next day I didn't drink that much. I've been maintaining that fluid level at 2.5 litres more every single day. So how I've managed to come in with that, I don't know, but I'm happy with it.
At least you've nearly reversed what happened last week. So like I say, not far away.
What it does is it puts me back at my, because the thing that pissed me off last week, to be honest, was that I'd gone from which way? There you go. I'd gone from 2 stone 7 or 2 stone 9 to 2 stone 3. And now I'm at 2 stone 7.5. So I'm back in my 2.5 stone, like heading towards my 3 stone. So yeah, I mean, I'll take that. Obviously, with the cancer, things are going to be, my body's going to be operating very, very differently. Lizzie J's here. Hello, Lizzie. Say again.
I said it has been for a while anyway, very up and down.
And looking at the symptoms, looking at some of the stuff where you look at the side effects, the tiredness, all of that could be linked into it. So yeah, so I've come in today. I've come in with £4.5 off. Ruffus came in with £2.5 off, but bless him, I think Ruffus has been more stressed this last week than I've been, because he's not just worrying about what's happening, he's worried about how I'm coping. So yeah, it's been a bit tough. To be fair, I'll give you a little window into what's happened today. Not that this is all going to be about, you know, this whole videos aren't going to be about cancer. There's a makeup video coming up. Belinda said earlier on about my makeup, the brand and one of the palettes that I have on my face. There's a review going up today. I'm just finishing editing it now. It should be up later this evening. So that'll be up very, very shortly. But yeah, so today, for the first time this week, I cried. I cried, of all things, when I was on the phone to the loveliest receptionist that our doctors has ever had. She's the one that really helped me out. She's the one that chased this whole thing up like 3 weeks ago. And I phoned up and just went, I'm just struggling because I can't like find out what my appointment is. I said, and I'm really struggling to sleep. And she was so lovely. I just started blubbing at her. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Leanne. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I've been absolutely on this all week. I said, I'm just so tired. And I said, I've been, you know, I said, I haven't cried. I said, I'm tackling this head on. I'm not letting this get to me. I said, and I don't know why I'm crying at you. I said, it's just because you're so lovely. I said, you're the only person. And I've rung round. I've spoke to like 4 different switchboards today. I have been ringing up cancer charities. I rang up Macmillan. I was 8th in the queue. I was 8 in the queue for 20 minutes. And I was just like, I can't sit on hold this long. It was killing me. So in the end, I was just like, do you know what? Whatever. And it was my doctor's surgery of all people. And I was just like, I'm fine. I'm fine. And I said, I'm so sorry. I said, it's just because I'm so bloody tired with it all. But yeah.
And stress. I said, your body's not switching off at night properly, and you need to just rest your body properly.
Well, you know that because I sent you a love heart emoji at 3 o'clock this morning. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. We are plugging along. We are carrying on. Amanda says, well done, Lisa. Oh, thank you, Amanda, my love. So yeah, we are just plugging on. Well, Ruffus is the superstar. I'm just the one that's, you know, going, I will get my 3 stone at some point. So yeah, we are just plugging on. I've got as I say, there's a makeup video going up now. There's some other videos that I've got to edit. And then hopefully this Friday, Ruffus is back for at least a couple of weeks. He's mum and dad don't need quite as much help now. So yeah, at least a couple of weeks, hoping they will, you know, we might have to go down and see them again and just check in with them in like a month's time or something. But
it might be like, is it like a week and a half, is it nearly, till the following Monday after I've had what I've done at the dentist and whatever in Leeds. And then I look like a chipmunk for a little while. And then if they're still, like I say, if they need me on the Monday, I said I'll drop back down for a bit. But like I say, we'll just play it by ear and see what happens, because no, we don't know what's going to happen yet. Anyway, like for your appointment, we just don't know. So I think we just play it every day.
You, Amanda. Hang on, Amanda's giving me compliments on my makeup. Yeah. Thank you, Amanda.
But yeah, we just play it by ear every day. Just keep, you know, day by day, and just see what we need to do.
Yeah, we do.
And go from there.
We do, but that's it. We just keep plodding along because, quite frankly, there's no option not to. You know what I mean? You've just got to keep going. So it's the same. Yeah. It's the same thing with the cancer as it is with Slimming World for the last 8 months with me. You just keep plodding along. We'll get to our eventual destination sooner rather than later. Eventually, we'll get there. Sometimes we just go round the houses a little bit, and that's what we're doing. Yeah. But yeah, we're getting there, and trust me, we got this. We've got this. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. If you haven't already, please do what it says up here in this corner. Look, ding the bell, subscribe, comment, and like, and all of those things. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, where we are posting what we eat in a day, those videos, or rather our main meals and puddings, those videos go up on that channel just there on the Instagram. Give it a little tickle. Give it a little tickle, and go over it and join us there at Beyond Authentic Health and Beauty. But if you want some alternative content, some slightly more gothic, alternative, witchy content, go and check out Beyond Authentic. The I in authentic is the number 1, just to be different. Go and check out that. It's my other channel on YouTube. It's a witchy channel. And there is all sorts of stuff on there. I've got another, I think I'm doing an oracle card poll for tomorrow's 100 Days of Divination. There's been a couple of days I've missed, obviously, but that'll be going up tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, but that is it from us. I'll be back tomorrow morning with coffee and makeup, 11 a.m. UK time on this very channel, doing some makeup looks. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with yet, but some sort of makeup looks, talking about God knows what in the live chat. We go here, there, and everywhere on the lives. If you fancy joining me for that, it's not going to be a Debbie Downer. We'll probably do a 5-minute cancer burst, right? Talk about the cancer, and then that's it. And we'll talk about makeup and skincare and what makeup companies have gone bust this week, because there's been some makeup news in the world. So we'll cover all of that. We'll keep it light and fluffy, because everybody knows there's a lot of shit happening in the world right now. So we all need a bit of light fluffiness. And you know what? Makeup can give us a bit of light fluffiness. So if you want to watch that, do come and join me tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. UK time on this very channel. Anything you want to add, my lovely darling? Oh, look at you.
I did go, actually. Are you all right, dear?
I was just trying to give you a kiss like that.
Oh. I did actually go into Home Bargain today when I was in the market, and strangely enough, do you know those they've got some of those packets of it's like the skinny version of rice, but it's not rice, that one, like the skinny stuff. It's got a different name on it in Home Bargain, but the packets might say that they're only like 14 grams or 14 calories for a packet, but you know they're actually like 1.5 sins. I used the Slimming World scanner on all the back of the rices they had in there. I took a photo of the rices, and then I did the Slimming World app, did the barcode scanner on them all, and the packets of microwave rices that they have in there, many very similar to the ones that they have in Aldi. Aldi ones are much lower in sins,
Oh,
much
right.
lower, and they're better price. In Aldi, the microwave rices are lower in sins and lower in the money, obviously in the value, obviously what they cost. So they are actually a lot more, like I say, you get a better deal going to Aldi for your microwave rices and stuff. Because like I say, the like peeler rice they have in there, I think it was like 2.5 to 3 like sins just for one little packet of rice. So they must put a lot of oil in them. That's what I can think. They must have a lot of oil in the packets.
Yeah, probably.
And so yeah, I looked at a few of the other ones, and I did get a bargain in there as well. I got a 400-gram tin of salmon in there for £2.59. So I got two. My mum had one. I said that was a bargain. I said then that will last me like nearly a whole week of sandwiches.
It will do. It will do.
For a week.
It will do, because I don't like salmon.
I know.
Not in beans.
So, but yeah, I like salmon. At least I could like stash it in the cupboard. It's still there.
Absolutely. I tell you what, love. Why don't you post the pictures of the rice and what it worked out on the app, on the Instagram, just down there? That'd be really interesting.
Once I did the, like I say, the barcode scanner, I actually screen grabbed the rices and what they are, and took a photo of actual packets of microwave rice on the shelf and the prices of them as well. I said, so you can see the difference. I said we should probably do the same in Aldi and do the same in Aldi, and people can see the difference, because like I say, you get so much more for your money value wise in Aldi, and they're less sins for the microwave rices. So yeah.
Lizzie J's just put in the chat that she loves the Aldi makeup brushes, only a £5. I got these for £3 because the sponge was missing. So even better. I love them.
I think we did see the brushes they did do in Aldi a while ago, didn't we?
I've got them here. These ones.
It's exactly them ones, is it? Oh, okay.
These are the brushes, love. Look, they say La Cura on them. That's what they are.
Were they the ones that had a reduced stick on?
Yes, because
the
sponge was missing, so I got them for £3.50, I think it was, instead of £5. So bargain. But yes,
you're always up for a bargain.
I'm always up for a bargain. But yes, there we go. That is it then, everybody. We will see you again on another live stream next Wednesday, probably from the same sofa.
Yeah. Well, like I say, if we go into any stores and people that don't have the app on their phone, like I say, if you're not someone that goes to Slimming World and you ever want to know how much something is, if we go to any of the stores that you obviously, if you request it below in the comments, I said we can always, if we're going to near one of the stores, I said, like, you know, that you want to find out whatever the sin value of that item or whatever in the store, and it's one of the stores we go to, I said we'll check it out for you, like I say, and find out.
Exactly. And I may well have been working on a little video behind the scenes looking at Aldi dupes. Maybe looking at things like the dupe for the Emma Hardy Moringa cleansing balm. Yeah. Maybe I've been looking at that. Maybe I've been looking at their hand moisturizers. Maybe I've been looking at their facial scrubs. And maybe I've been looking at their hyaluronic acid serum. Maybe.
When we went in there, wasn't it Aldi that actually had the capsules, which were like biotin or whatever, really good for your hair and nails and all that stuff? And they were like,
no, Superdrug.
Was it? No, but they did have. Was it? They did have some in Aldi. I'm sure it was.
They weren't good.
No,
they weren't
that's
good.
I'm saying they tried obviously selling their own ones in there, but yeah, they weren't. Compared to the other ones in Superdrug, they weren't.
Look, Belinda's just put in the chat. Belinda loved just tried the face moisturizer this evening. Really like it. Yeah, there's some interesting products that Aldi do in terms of duping some of the higher end stuff. Yeah. So there is a video coming about that, because I have been looking at that, and I might even use it as an excuse to buy an Aldi makeup palette off of their website. Just, you know, because I need another makeup palette. But anyway, we're going to leave it there, everybody. I will see you very, very soon, as in tomorrow. And Ruffus will be back with another video with me here next Wednesday at the same time, 7 p.m. And also, there should be a video coming up early next week where we finally get round to film the goddamn giveaway. So there is a giveaway happening on this channel.
We'll do that during the week.
Yeah, Slimming World items, and I may well put some makeup items in there as well. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, make sure you have your subscriptions on, make sure your subscriptions are visible, and make sure you ding your bell so you're notified each and every time we upload a video. But that is it from us today. All that's left, as always, say it with us, stay you, stay safe, stay authentic, and happy slimming. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, dear. Goodbye.